So today we're back with the 162-0 challenge. Of course, we have our wonderful wheel today. And this time we're going to do an all-time team. We're using legends to see if we can build the perfect squad to go perfect throughout the season. Spin number one, who's it going to be? Who are we going to have? What is the team? It is going to be the Angels. I got to go Trout. It's just got to be. And yes, there have been some good pitchers for the Angels. There's also been some great players as well. But Mike Trout, come on. Center field, that's easy. Easy decision. This one's going to be easy too with the Cardinals. Pujols. I could have gone McGuire. I could have gone Stan Musial. I could have gone with a couple other players as well. But I feel like Pujols. Pujols is Pujols. We got to go with them. Next up with the White Sox. Ooh, this one's kind of tough. Who do I want to go with the White Sox? I didn't really want to do this early, but I'm going to take the DH spot. I'm going to go Frank the Tank, Frank Thomas. All right, so I've already taken my first baseman and my DH spot. Not necessarily something I wanted to do, but I feel like we got two really good hitters out of it. Next up, spin number 4. We are going to the Guardians. Ooh, the Guardians. Who do I want to go with here? I feel like probably should go with some sort of pitching. I thought about this, but then I forgot they had a catcher that was really good, and I'm not too sure how, like how many teams have like all-time great catchers. I know there are some good ones out there. I'm going to take V-Mart though. Victor Martinez was absolutely insane. I feel like this is a good catcher to get. And I don't think enough people talk about V-Mart. V-Mart was nasty when he played. But next up, what spin is this? Number 5, we are going with the Braves. Hank Aaron, right? It's got to be. Oh, pitching. I'm going to go with the Braves all-time pitching because they had one of the nastiest rotations of all time. And I feel like that's just nothing against Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron's Hank Aaron, man. But the Braves pitching, some of the best pitchers of all time. We got to go with them. And for pitching, I'm just going to take their best all-time starters and put them on a team. But we know what rotation I'm talking about. Smoltz, Maddox, Glavine, that squad, that was nasty. So we're going to go with next with the Cardinals. Ooh, who do I go with this now? Who do I go here? I'm gonna go with the Cardinals bullpen all time. Isringhausen, you got Lee Smith, you've got Bruce Sutter, and a couple others sprinkled in there. I feel like that's a decent bullpen. Again, I could go with Musial and Ozzie Smith or someone like that, but I feel like let's get a good bullpen. I feel like the Cardinals all time, pretty decent one. Plus, I feel like we can get some really good outfielders, so I don't want to lock it in and then be stuck with a really bad bullpen. So let's do that. Spin number 7, we get the Diamondbacks. Ah, man, this could have been a good pitching team starting rotation as well. But with the Diamondbacks, let's go. Ooh, like Luis Gonzalez, maybe? I got to think about this one. It's a team with not a lot of history, so it's like kind of tough to rock with this one. So it's either Steve Finley, but we already have a center fielder in Trout. So you know what? I'm going to go Luis Gonzalez in left. Alrighty, next up, we get the Twins or the Tigers? The Tigers. Ooh, I could have also gone V-Mart with the Tigers here, but we don't need a first baseman. We don't need, man, I'm going to need to take somebody else here. Ty Cobb, maybe? There's got to be somebody else. Al Kaline. Al Kaline. We're going Al Kaline. We got 3 more spins. Second, short, and third. Who are we going to get? Who is it going to be? The Yankees. A-Rod. Jeter. Ooh, Jeter. Let's go Jeter for the Yankees. All right, so a second baseman and a third baseman finishes off the team. Let's see who we get. Second base might take a little bit to jog the memory on like who we could go with. Who? I think Nap LaJoy maybe might have been an infielder. Yeah, it was a second baseman. I had to double check. He's our second baseman. All right, last spin. Whoever it is, that's our third baseman. Hopefully they were good. We need somebody good. And it is going to be, I was really hoping it would have been the Rangers, but the Rays. Evan Longoria. Okay, Evan Longoria. All right, so here's the team. Here's what we got. This is what we're rocking with. So yeah, this is the squad. This is what I could come up with the Cardinals bullpen, the rotation of the Braves. And of course, in the comment section, let me know how many wins you think we're gonna get. Are we gonna get 162-0? And what would you have done differently with the teams that popped up? Let me know in the comment section. In the last video we did, where it was the 162-0 with current players, some of you guys went a little bit different from me, and I like some of the choices you went with. So let me know down below in the comment section. Of course, with this team, we're stacked. We're super stacked. Like this is a juiced squad. We're gonna flip those two. We're gonna flip those two position wise. Overall, I like this team. I really do. I think this is a really strong team. We're ranked first in almost every single category except for defense and speed. Only thing I need to do is turn down the trade slider so I don't get 900 what's it called, notifications throughout this. So here we go, right off the rip. Do we win our first game against the Pirates? We better. We do. All right, so how far does it take us until we lose? It is the third game against the Pirates. We how are you doing that? How are we losing to the Pirates? All right, well, let's see how this finishes. We've got to at least have something good, right? All-star voting, we might as well take a look and see if we have anybody. Not a single pitcher. That's good to know. Worrell made it. That was our only pitcher out of the entire pitching staff. Todd Worrell was the guy. Pujols and Thomas both made the squad, the all-star squad, that is. Nap LaJoy did make it. Evan Longoria made it. There we go. I like to see that. Derek Jeter in a Cardinals uniform looks absolutely cursed. And then Luis Gonzalez along with Mike Trout and Al Kaline. So like 90% of our starting lineup made the squad. You can see we're pretty good. 92-14. Things are going great. It's just we lost our third game to the Pirates, which is unacceptable. So we're gonna finish 135-27. I mean, that's a pretty impressive record. I would say it may even break the wins record, just maybe. Obviously it does. Pretty good season. I like what I see there. Team rankings wise at the top for batting average by quite a bit. At bats, I'm not worried about. Runs, holy cow, almost 300 more runs than second place. Hits a lot more, doubles a lot more, triples fourth. I'm actually impressed by that. Home runs, 311 home runs. Runs batted in, 1,055. Good lord. All right, let's go take a look at the pitching numbers now. We got to see what we're looking like as a team at pitching wise. Really low ERA. I mean, even the Dodgers were really good as well. Complete games 43 compared to 22 that was second place. Shutouts 28. Saves, did we even have any saves? Where are we? How many saves did we need? We were 45 saves. That was it. When first place was 59. Good lord. Holy cow. Least amount of hits, least amount of runs, least amount of earned runs, least amount of home runs allowed, all that good stuff. And I'm feeling pretty good about the team. Tim Hudson and Greg Maddux pitched their best. They gotta love it. And then Nap LaJoy, Frank Thomas, Pujols, some league leading stats there. Love to see it. So did 204 hits for McNeil. That's wild. Holy cow. All right, Nap LaJoy with the most doubles. Like to see that. Home runs went to Pete Alonso, beating out Pujols and Luis Gonzalez and Trout and Frank Thomas. Ooh, we had a lot up there. I like that a lot. So pitching rotation wise, why is Genesis Cabrera in the team? No. Get him out. Someone got kicked down. Let's call him back up. The bench, I'm not worried about the bench. You know, I feel like the bench is whatever. You know, it's one of those things where I'm not really looking to use the bench. It was all about these guys. And Warren Spahn was nasty. Same with Bruce Sutter, RIP, Lee Smith, Al Hurabaski. We've got... Ooh. Yikes. Todd Worrell, though. Have a season. Wow. Some of those pitchers were bad. Greg Maddux, Tim Hudson, Phil, love it. We've got John Smoltz and Tom Glavine. I mean, talk about a rotation right there. That's gross. What would be the average here? We're looking at like what, maybe like a 2.4, somewhere around that range. That's a pretty impressive starting rotation for your average ERA. Nap LaJoy killed it with the on base percentage and the average. Obviously not a power guy, but we got him there. We got Derek Jeter, who absolutely killed it as well. Albert Pujols, unbelievable numbers, almost had a 50-50 year in terms of doubles and home runs. What do we got here? Frank Thomas killed it. And for the players that I had to get from the vault, I just used the most downloaded version of the player, except for I think there was a couple that I used, maybe the second one, just because it looked a little bit better, like it looked a little bit more like the actual player. So it was either the first or the second most downloaded in the vault. So if you search the player's name and then you sort by downloads and then descending, it'll be in order of most downloads, and you can just pick the first or the second. That's what I did. And then for the legends, I went with whatever I could find in MLB The Show, and I just used the live roster from MLB The Show. That's why some of the ratings are different from the roster that I normally use. So there we go. That is the team. That's how everybody did. Can we win a World Series? Are we going to? We might. We got to take on the Dodgers now, and we crush them. 14-3 in one game, 9-4 in the next. Here we go. Tom Glavine leading us against the Mariners. And I don't think they stand a chance. Oh, boy. I kind of want to see this now. Are we going to get a little reverse sweep action? We're going to lose here. Greg Maddux take the mound. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This could be really bad for us. Okay. Yeah, Derek Jeter with the home run. A triple for Pujols. Yeah, that happens all the time. Especially nowadays, Pujols is ripping triples all the time. What else we got here? Another home run for V-Mart. Like I said, super underrated player throughout his career. Really, really good player. Actually would be a really cool card in Diamond Dynasty if they could get him into the game. So 2-0. And honestly, I would expect a little bit more from our offense. And luckily we get out of that jam. What do we got going on here? First and second for Frank the Tank. No tanks. No tanks at all. So that's unfortunate. 2-0. What do we... There we go. I was going to say a spoiled opportunity once again, but no. Evan Longoria coming in the clutch with the double. 2-run double. Greg Maddux. How many pitches does he have? I need to know how many pitches he has. Do we have a Maddux game in the works? Like, what's going on with that? So far, so good, though. Like, it's 4-0. And boom. Greg Maddux goes the full 9. Allows 3 hits, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Can I see, like, if he... Like, no, don't advance to the offseason. I want to see the box score. I want to see if it shows how many pitches he threw. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. I wanted to know if he threw a Maddux or not. It doesn't look like it based on the numbers. But you know what? Still pretty impressive. Pujols, MVP for both the playoffs and the World Series. Oh, a Cy Young. I didn't look at awards. I didn't even look at awards. MVP went to Tim Hudson, apparently. Good Lord, I didn't even look at awards. I looked at league leaders, went straight to the lineup. So here is everything. We had MVPs for both NL and AL were pitchers. Wow, Shane McClanahan have a season, a sub-2 ERA. Good Lord. Holy cow. That's impressive. And what other winners do we have here? All right, that's really about it. That's all we got. So there it is. We weren't able to go 162-0. We won 134 games, 35 games. That's pretty impressive compared to the other team. I would say it was a little bit better, but there it is. Again, in the comment section, let me know what you would have done differently. And that's really about it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, check out this video that I recommend for you guys to check out. I think you will enjoy it. That's about it from me. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.